Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre-forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
Well, we're on the way. Nice bit of trickery. Out of play for a throw. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Gay to Idrissa Gay. Gay. Liakate. And it's Gay. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Idrissa Gay. Now it's Jackson. And that's a good ball. Now it's Daka. Oh, that's delightful. That's a throw.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gay, that's destined for the flank. And it's Jacobs.
Zâmbia really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the count.
Jackson! Goal! Senegal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Jackson.
Senegal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Sarr. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Gay. Here's Gay. Oh, cracking ball. Deft softly away and claimed it back swiftly. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now that looks a decent ball. Diatta. Idrissa Gueye. That pass isn't the best.
There will be
Idrissa Gueye, who does have an assist to his name. He's in a great position here. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Please be made
So your
aware
views on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Senegal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So off we go again. Senegal currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And it's Gueye. Gueye. Idrissa Gueye. And here's Jackson. Big chance! Superb from Nicholas Jackson! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting better and better.
The goal scorer for Senegal after 53
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And now he has two. Senegal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Now it's Mane. Idrissa Gueye being hunted in packs.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
Over to the right flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's a clearance, but not much of one.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
The attendance for this match was 81,007.
Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a goal kick. So changes a foot here, and from both sides.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Coming on the field is number 12, substitution in progress.
Short changes him with that pass. Senegal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pass somewhat off target. Mbaye carries the ball down the right. He can run onto that. Oh, that's superb. Great chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution for Zâmbia. Number 22.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 17. Coming on the field.
Oh, good
Number
play!
3. Number 10.
Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Senegal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. 75 minutes played. Idrissa Gueye. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbaye.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Jackson. Lovely feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Mane. Played out wide. Real chance! And that would have been some goal.
Jacobs clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Substitutions taking place.
Senegal are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Senegal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Mane. Gueye.
4 added minutes has been
Confirmation
indicated.
that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And it's Diatta. To Idrissa Gueye. Mbaye. Mbaye.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's that. Senegal can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Please be reminded that drinking is only
So
allowed
many
in
thanks
the
to Jim
areas shown
Beglin.
on
That's
this
all we
map.
have time
Thank you very
for.
much for your
Good evening to
cooperation.
you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to the
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be
Everyone,
alongside
please
Jim
welcome to the
Beglin.
field.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create overloads because you're not going to get teams pressing defenders in 3s and 4s. So if you've got centre-backs too that are capable on the ball, this system is a great fit.
Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Wilfried Zaha, we all knew about his ability as a winger, but I think he can be a far more rounded player than that, Peter. His best performances seem to come when given the freedom to roam and he's allowed to play through the middle behind a central striker.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. He's having a pop! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Seri. And Kessié. Diomande. And Kessié. Diakite. He's a sharp little ball here. Space for him to turn and look. Now here's the delivery. And now they can clear their lines. He's in a great position here. He is just caressing the ball. Egypt have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Looking for the run. He's through here. Now this could be a chance. Oh, just a... Can he finish? He's delivered all right! And it's Ivory Coast who take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Minutes is number 11.
Ivory Coast have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Egypt are behind here, despite their domination of possession. He's in plenty of space here. That is good alertness. Zaha.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Succumbs to the pressure. Spread to the right. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Egypt truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Crasso! And he should have made them pay.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Spread out to the left.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Zaha stood his ground strongly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Just a quick announcement. We would
Egypt
like to inform
currently
you that
behind
CCTV
by
is
1
now
goal
in
to nil
operation
at
for
the
your
break.
safety.
And please welcome
It's been
to
a
the
pretty
field.
tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So off we go again.
Egypt can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Good ball, good take. Oh, that is a nice touch. A heavy challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Zaha. Oh, it's come loose.
Mustafa Mohamed really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the shot! It's a goal! Egypt are level. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Ivory Coast can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
The attendance for this
Looking
match
at
was
a different game now.
80,607.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's on it. Can he get away? Looking here to chip it through. Mustafa Mohamed. Oh, sweet feet. And the shot's on. Shapes to shoot! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Substitution for Egypt, number 11.
So changes
Coming
afoot
on the
here,
field
and from
is
both sides.
Number 22, Omar Mamouche. Substitution.
Deftly away. And he's managed to get free. And he was quick to react. Egypt perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he's intervened well there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Marmouche, played out to the left flank. He is through here. That's tidy.
Egypt really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still...
A header! He's got a goal! Into the lead once more. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Ivory Coast have their lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Nicely weighted ball. And that's an excellent interception. Seri. Time added on 4 minutes. The end. Time is up. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, in all honesty, Peter, this would have been seen as a very winnable game, but it turned into a typical case of how not to maximise your home advantage. And I think when you look back on it, Peter, the crowd played its part, there's no doubt about that. They got a bit down on their team, you know, early in the game, and it just went downhill.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
There's the whistle, and here we go. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Chukwueze. And here's Osimhen. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ilya. Can he spark a counter here? Pass is just off target. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ilya. Played into space. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Chukwueze. Can he get it through? He's in a great position here. Oh, he's burst through. Osimhen! He's done very well to get to that.
Osimhen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Incoming delivery. Still goalless. Delibashiru. Spread to the right. Drills one in. Pickle. It's a pretty loose pass. Buku. That's a good ball out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Chukwueze. Delibashiru. Chukwueze. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Pickle. Shapes to shoot! It's there! And Nigeria are ahead! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
We are glad to inform
Nigeria
you that today's
come in
match
leading
day
by
programs
just
are
the
available
odd
from
goal.
stands located by the
I
gates.
thought that was a decent
I'm sure they will
45
make
minutes of
fine
football.
souvenirs.
Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the
And
mood
please
is
welcome
neither
our lads to
overly
the
negative
field.
nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Nigeria leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. That gets us going once more.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Ogbu, Delibashiru, and Bassi. Simon shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! And it's hoisted clear. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Now he's off and running. And he's running through. Played out to the left flank. Chukwueze played towards the other side. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
80,314.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Tries to pass it through. He has a look up. They're urging him to shoot. Pickle. Well, there's the clearance.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely spread. Ilya. And the pass is intercepted. Pickle. Over to the right flank. Distributed tidily. He is through here. Now, can they get him away? And he whips it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 19, number 13, number 11, Chukwueze. Coming on the field, number 12, number 3.
Played out towards the right
number
wing.
7, Rookman. Substitution.
And he's being shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nigeria close now to seeing this one through to the end. Zaidu Sanusi. Nicely shaped ball. Mbemba can get it clear. Corner number 2 then. Oh, great leap!
Added time.
Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. They're avoiding the blatant...
So that's it. It is all over. Nigeria have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Delibashiru claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Nigeria honestly could have done themselves a real favour by trying to make more of what they had in the minutes after the goal.
With the
But with the control they had, they were never really under threat of losing this beat.
as it is about to be.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And now,
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. So that's got things underway. El Ainaoui. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That's Namassel. Not a hint of offside here. Hakimi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hakimi. Hakimi ventures forward. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz delivers. That has been knocked clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's El Ainaoui. El Khaddous! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Morocco with the corner, they're first. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. So we're still where we started right now. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been slung wide. El Canous.
The less said about that pass, the better.
Played out towards the right wing. Chamateu. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Oh, super ball. Forced to go back. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Burmo. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And a shot!
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Tolo. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And it's Al Ainawi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Shoots! Goal! Morocco! And there is your opener. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Number 11.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Nice physical challenge. Hakimi powering forward here. It's a really well-measured ball.
Has been indicated.
He's found a way through. And a chance!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Morocco come in leading by just the odd goal.
I'd like to ask you to join
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Morocco just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And they get things going again.
Morocco definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's picked it up out wide. And he welcomes it in. That is great defending, so alert. And that has been knocked clear. Tries to play it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. This looks promising. Caught offside that time.
The attendance for this match
60 minutes played.
113.
He's in plenty of space here. He is through here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That has been cut short. He's in a great position here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and
Can he
brusque.
get onto this? That's put paid to the danger. Nicked it back promptly. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He is just caressing the ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 17.
So changes afoot here,
Number
and from
10,
both sides.
Brahim Diaz. Number 20. Coming on the field.
Could be danger here. He's got away. Shot, surely!
Number 16.
Oh, and that should have been two.
Then Sagir really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Just eases him off the ball. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Ben Sagir. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Real chance! And a neat finish. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
There will be 3 minutes
Bimbe.
added time.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Strong running down that left flank. In the city. Good read, needed to be. And time is up. Morocco are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly. and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Those of you making
Thanks
their
to
way
Jim
home
alongside
on
me,
public
and as the fans
transportation
make their
today,
way
please
home,
watch the
so must
screen
we.
for train departure
Good
times
evening to
from
you.
all local major stations.